Show me everything you have, Papa Geppetto.
I have to get the
Show me everything you have, Papa Geppetto.
This is so sick, because if I'm correct, and there's a third phase, beating the second phase, it's gonna be such a blue balls moment. It's like, yeah, beautiful. Nah. I can tell. It's gonna like merge with the handles.
Show me everything you have, Papa Dr. Pento.
If I beat this second phase and this third phase, I'm just taking a break. This needs a whole fucking session. That's the case.
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto.
Not interested if you're gonna use
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto.
it's worth buying. If you play Dark Souls before and stuff, you'll like this. If you're a newcomer, probably get Elden Ring.
Show me everything you have. Upward up Geppetto. You face godlike power. Your time is running out.
Try the other one.
Show me everything you have. Upward up Geppetto. Truth, not lies. Welcome to the new world. A world of truth.
I stream pretty much any game I like. Platformers, racing, Souls games, FPS games, everything. It's just 80%.
Show me everything you have, Papa Duck Geppetto. If you want constant pain, I can oblige. Better yet, how about death? Show me everything you have. Pop it up, Geppetto. If you want constant pain, I can apply. Better yet, how about death? Whose power is overflowing? It's all mine to grasp.
It's so cheap how when he flies in the air, he goes off screen. And you can barely just see like his ass. So they like fuck with your. Yeah. Cheap. Cheap.
Show me everything you have. Pop it up, Geppetto.
some more cheap things. Like you try to face the boss, keep an eye on him so you don't get hit. And then the hand behind you off screen shit's so annoying. You got
Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto. Show me everything you have, Aqueduct Geppetto.
This move is sussed. I just gotta dodge them.
Show me everything you have, Papa of Geppetto. You face godlike power. Your time is running out. Whose power is overflowing? It's all mine to grasp.
think I would have had that if I didn't waste my floss on the first phase.
Show me everything you have, Papa of Geppetto. The next evolution is coming. A world of truth, not lies.
Acid.
Show me everything you have. Open up Geppetto. If you want constant pain, I can oblige. Better yet, how about death?
Boss. Every attack is delayed. I don't think it feels good.
Show me everything you have. Open up Geppetto.
Come on. Dead on the hour mark.
So, it comes to this. The Blue Fairy, Sophia, decides the winner. Truly, I envy you. The puppet my Sophia keeps turning back time to save. Is it her sense of duty, or her contempt for me? Or does she truly care for you? I gave up predicting Sophia's actions long ago. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Sophia, what have you done to her?
Sophia. What have you done to her?
I see the lies have gotten to you, puppet of Geppetto. I know how to read memories. Your clumsy lies are pointless. So let's try the truth. Knowing the truth of people's minds is a curse. I would not have been able to bear it if it weren't for Sophia. Her pure heart was a tonic for my pain. That's why I wanted her. I did. But I couldn't have her in the end. So I tried to use this power to hold her. Even if these hands never could. It's fine if I'm gone. But be warned. Watch out for Geppetto.
Yeah. That wavelength signal thing about Geppetto makes me think he is not the good guy. Not the fucking end, okay. I'm guessing like Geppetto's the last.
Now him, he really scared me. A human becoming a god? Terrifying. But a puppet becoming a human? Now you have my attention. Suit yourself, but sounds fun to me. I wonder, what'll happen now? I sure don't know. But I do know one thing. You're stuck with me. And I'm stuck with you, pal. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, so. Geppetto.
That's...
Well. The creator himself.
I knew you could do it. We have all the ingredients we need. I dreamed of this day for so long. The moment you'd come back to life. You can be human again. By using that vast supply of ergo in the arm of God. I just need the final ingredient. The one that holds your memories and your lifespan. Your heart. If you give me your heart, all these trials and tribulations will be over. You have been a brilliant and a good boy. As your reward, I shall turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son. good boy till the very end.
This guy's evil now.
I believed in you. You are the greatest puppet I ever made. We can be happy now, thanks to you. Thank you. You are such a good boy.
What the? What the? It's a hand and tiny ass box.
This finally feels like family. Thank you for returning, Carlo.
Is this truly the future you wanted?
Je t'ai rencontré
Cool.
simplement.
I wonder what happens if you freeze.
Tu
Guess
n'as
it's
rien
like,
fait.
I wanted to, but I'm also curious
Plaire.
going down in the evil path. So he rebirthed Carlo or something. I'm guessing.
Rien, je le sens, ne pourra me
Yes.
défaire.
Thoughts on this game.
Tu seras toujours
Very fucking good. They had like some problems, but it did like a lot of like it had a lot of boxes of a good Souls game where you could overlook the bad things about it. Like some of the good things were just the action, you know, the world, bringing the Souls formula to like this Pinocchio twisted tale. The bosses were cool for the most part. I think thing I didn't like was kind of just like the delayed attacks on every boss and the erratic animations. It made it very hard to, not very, but hard to kind of like visually tell what's going on, to predict it. And at some point, like, you just run trial and error, and you keep dying and dying until you like memorize it time-wise, like the tempo, the rhythm, the dodge and stuff, rather than actually visually tell. And I don't think that's intended or a good thing. I think you should make the animations of the character, the enemies, for the normal units it was fine, but when it comes to the bosses, when they tower over you, the big bosses, and their like arms wave around and It's very confusing. There's some stuff in this that I think it did better than uh, From Software and Elden Ring stuff, like putting the what's it called? Putting the souls before the boss so you can just grab it and not have to worry about it. Whereas in Elden Ring and the other ones, they put the fucking souls inside the arena of the boss. So you're like trying to dodge the boss while you retrieve your goods, and you obviously want them. It's like a dickhead thing to do to put it there. So these guys kind of are nice enough to put it outside the arena. Makes it so you can actually focus on fighting the boss rather than doing this cat and mouse dodge, trying to retrieve your souls thing. And the save spots were generous. They were generally designed in reach of the bosses, so when you die, you can just run there within like 30 seconds or something. Whereas in, again, Elden Ring of the other FromSoft, you have to run like a lot more, and a lot of the gameplay time gets sucked up by this you running to the boss rather than actually fighting the boss. So it's just like a waste of time. It doesn't make anything harder to fighting the boss or anything. You just are wasting time. But From Software thinks it's cool or something to put little obstacles in your way just to troll you. I like the whole puppet thing, the left hand arm, you know, Legion arm things. How you could change it up depending on what's needed, what the monsters are weak against, and there was enough variety to be interesting. Some of them kind of, yeah, there was 8 of them. Most of them were pretty good, except I think there was a mine one. Like, I don't. It sounds kind of whack. Didn't use that one. But there was a gun. There was a hook shot. There's a lot of good variety. Visually satisfying to use. Yeah. I use dexterity. It makes me wonder what the other side of the coin is with the strength heavy weapons are. But I don't see how it's that good to use those weapons, because a lot of the bosses are so quick, having a lot of stamina and stuff. That's like one of the things I think they should probably patch or change, is to there's some bosses where they just had too much stamina, or like mini bosses where it's like it's almost like a miracle you can fucking get a hit off. And anytime I changed away from my little quick dagger thing, I was like, oh, I'm shit out of luck. I can't even have the time to hit them. That's what I felt a lot of the time. I didn't feel that in the From Software games. And I think, I can't remember correctly, maybe there was a jump attack with the heavy weapons in Elden Ring, which helped a lot with the big weapons. But there was no jump attack in this game. Like, you had to be falling off a high ledge to get an attack off. Yeah, it felt like there wasn't that a lack of maybe a few move sets in this game. The weapon in comparison to like Elden Ring and stuff. It's hard. Like, we shouldn't compare it to Elden Ring or FromSoft because they have so much like experience under the belt and stuff, but you kind of have to, because it's like, you know, it's like a homage or something. It's so, I don't know if that's the word, like it's a lot of the mechanics are just straight off copy pasted, like the animations of crushing the Ergo and the Shrine Stargazer with the bonfires and stuff. Everything. So, but yeah, it did some good stuff on its own to hold on its own. Different from Elden Ring, but you could see that there was like holding back or limitations, given that this is a smaller studio and this is like probably the first outing of this type of game or this size of a game. Like, for example, there isn't the secrets in like in Elden Ring on rooftops and stuff, the puzzle platforming.
I have a final report on the Krat experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
Who's Dorothy? I know it's some Disney. I forgot who's Dorothy. Ah, the Yellow Brick Road thing. Wizard of Oz. Stop and expect you won't be able to continue the current playthrough. I don't actually want to continue. I want to see what the other ending is. If I can. Oh. See if I can see the other ending. Wow, if they're gonna do a Wizard of Oz game, holy fuck. That's insane. If that's what he was alluding to. It's not here. I have to look it up online. Yeah, what's to say about the game? I just loved it. I think I'd rate it like a solid 84 out of, yeah, 84, 8.4. There was some bits that was annoying where they designed it where, like, troll way, where on the catwalks of a certain level, I think it was the exhibition, they had put those big shield robot puppets and they just cock-blocked the short passageway so you kind of go past them unless like you backed off and lured them out of there. Like stuff like that I really don't appreciate. It's kind of like presents a challenge, but it's also very like dickhead annoying. It's not satisfying at all to even, yeah. I don't know, those parts were where I didn't like this game, and I try to decipher the bosses' animations and stuff. And yeah, I was saying, talking about the movesets. So I can't remember if the Elden Ring or not, but I felt like it had more movesets, more attacks. There was like, so with this, there's a left click, there's a right click, there's a charge right click. But if you go and run, like if you go and run, that's the same attack as this, I think. Oh, it's slightly different, but it's like not really any different. Whereas in Elden Ring, when you actually change your... Maybe it's just this weapon, I guess I could try to change it. Like running attacks had a different kind of attack in Elden Ring. It could be just... I did use this weapon the whole game, so that could very well be that. That's like a right. Oh, no, that is different. So that is just because I'm using the same weapon. Okay, scratch that camera. There's some other bugs. One thing though, there is no jump hit. I tried it a few times. There's no jump hit. It's kind of big, like for strength weapon. What else is there? Yeah, it's very impressive, this game. If this was... I wasn't watching the credits, but it didn't look they're too small. But yeah, it's very impressive and just admirable to see these games getting like the spotlight and love that they deserve, and just more of these type of games to play because it's fucking awesome. I can't wait for the next game. It's about Dorothy. I don't know if it'll stay in the... be interesting if it stays in this Pinocchio world or they go to like the Wizard of Oz world. That would be something crazy. Whole new book to it. Yeah, love this game. It kinda sucks when you get to the end of these Souls games because you want to erase your memory so you can play it all over again. But like I was thinking maybe do another run with strength type weapons. But I'm not too keen on doing that, to be honest, because of how punishing the bosses were. I think that needs to patch that. Bosses were very punishing. I don't see myself using too slow weapons. It's probably as slow as a weapon. And you see this? There's this recovery where he, after he finishes, you can't move. That in that window, that's when you get hit. It's way too long. They need to like make a lot of the weapons faster, I feel. I don't know if it's because of my stats, because I don't have enough strength to wield this or what. But like, let's see something kind of lighter. So there's so many big weapons in this. I could not use like many of them. Puppet Ripper. You see, like, there's so much. I guess you're supposed to. Oh, I am heavy. I'm burdened. That's why. And still, there's like so much. I guess you're supposed to hit and then like roll away. Things kids escape. It kind of makes me want to play again because I didn't use like in 90% of the weapons. I didn't see any of them quick enough to use, unless like I paired it with the handle of the rapier, which makes weapons quicker. Even this, like, it's supposed to kind of quick, but it's still like, yeah. could talk ages about this game. It's awesome. Yeah, there's what I was saying about puzzle platforming. It's kind of something I wish there was in this, and is missing. You know, with Elden Ring, you're on like rooftops and you see something down below, and you have to find a safe route to it. And there's some sneaky way to get there. And obviously, this game, they're not as experienced, and this is their first game, so probably wanted to play it safe, and didn't either have time for that or didn't want to do that, and focus on making like a good core foundation. So that was not there, unfortunately, but yeah. What else? Yeah. I always loved it, man. It felt like it was a From Software game. Like, crazy how much respect they gave to From Soft, I think. Like the animations, the raw, everything looks like copy-pasted. Honestly, it's crazy. It's like, if you can't beat the formula, don't break it, you know? That's what they've done. And they just put the world and, you know, some cool weapons and some cool enemies to fight. And it works. It's such a good genre that you don't need to do too much to it, you know, just follow the checkbox, good weapons, good enemies, good movement, you know. I think I didn't really follow the story, but there's a story there too, I guess, about, you know, it's humanity becoming prison, I guess. But this guy, I always saw him as a puppet, baking as a human. How for me. Anyways, G fucking G.